worship you today. You alone are worthy of my praise. You alone are worthy of my praise. You alone are worthy of my praise. Yes, I worship you today. So for you are me.
All right, first of all, let me apologize, my BB apology. Yes, we say sorry. We put that sorry already. Sorry to all of you. Some of you have flagged you in the sorry already. We had a kind of interrupted, technical problem that stopped us our video anyway, live video. But however, thank you so much. Those of you that were on the platform earlier, thanks. I see Mr. Yuri back here. Thank you. Thanks for the effort you made coming on the show. We couldn't get you, but let's hope this trip around when we try, we'll get you. I'm flagging out something here. I want to also talk about. And welcome to the program, Profile Liberia. It's another platform that I run here exclusively on Liberia, discussing Liberia and finding solutions to some of our problems that we're going through or so. Well, I want you to help me to answer this, my people. I want you to help me. Are our legislatures more of problems than solution seekers? Like question I'm asking you, our lawmakers, are they of more problems to us, to the nation, than solution seekers? Your thoughts, please. I want you to voice out. We're going to start off with, reading, sharing with you what is written in our Constitution as far as legislative responsibility is concerned as well. We'll share with you that, and we'll throw light on some of the issues. How we're seeing other, where you are. Some of you that are in the diaspora, and you know how people can do things. Those are representing us. Yeah. Even the mobile phone contract you're having, and saying, if you don't enjoy the services, they're giving post services quick. The lawmaker will invite them, the management. They say, "You'll come and answer some questions. Why is it our people are complaining they're not enjoying the services they're providing? They're paying for their services. They're not enjoying it." Yes, even the people that supply us electricity in the homes or gas or water. Good morning, Numa. Prince, how are you doing? So that's it. Good afternoon from my end. They will call them one by one. Say, come. The committee will call them committee that are responsible for water, committee that are responsible for electricity, committee that are responsible for entertainment, committee that are responsible for something like anything that has to do with sports or so. You know, when something going on wrong, they have those committee in every house in the legislative branch. Quickly, they will summon the management or whosoever. They say, come and answer. You remember about, some of you saw what Facebook management was going through, right? They were just, Europe, they invited them to Europe. America invited them, the house there. They invited them in all the places. They all come and answer questions. How it's supposed to be. That is how the legislature is supposed to work. But here we are. Well, some of them will give them 9 years. 9 years to just be there. We just be paying them. Some of them will give them 6 years. 6 years, they're just there. Until the 6 years finish. Unless they die in office, that's it. You go for by-election, we'll replace them with some people. But this is it. This is the question I want us to answer today. I want you to help me to address this question so that somebody else can also benefit. Are our legislatures more of problems to us than solution seekers? Maybe you got a lay knowledge that you can throw in. Maybe you can get some kind of educational thought to throw in so we can also learn from you as well. How do they do it from where you are? No, I'm not talking about you that are in Liberia. No, forget what I want, because yeah, I want us to compare a little bit. Where you are, whether you're in Canada, you're in Australia, you're in the United Kingdom or Europe, you're in America, you're in how do you call it? You're in Dubai, or so you're in the UAE, is it? Okay, you're in Nairobi, you're in. Just share with us. You're in Zambia, okay? Just share with us. How does it work there? How do they do the work? Are they also just there sitting and getting their pay allowances and everything? When they're ready to travel, we give them extra money. Are they just there that the citizens there will contribute to them having electricity 24/7? 24/7. Or lawmakers, and they're having electricity 24/7. If they want it at 24/7, the people they represent, they get no current, no electricity, no light. But they say they're representing their people. Yeah, what they're saying. So I want you to help me to answer the question, my people. And the question is, are our legislatures more of problems to us, the nation, to us as a nation, than solution seekers? Given the fact, the way they are doing things, are they actually ably representing us? Are they representing everybody? Are they functioning the way they're supposed to function? I will share with you some of the thoughts and things. But that's what we'll be discussing on this second time here. Yes, we'll be here until about maybe the next hour and a half. Okay, okay, we already get a contribution here already from Prince Tamanyuma. You see, they are the major contributing factor to our problem. So that is the question I want us to answer this evening, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are. Are our legislatures more of problems to us as a nation than solution seekers? Are they only there to collect their salaries, or every time and then they debate the budget, they want their money to go up? Well, let me start off first before I come and throw some light. I told you all, once I come back, we'll be hitting on some of the issues, and all we want, we are seeking to find solution. It's not right. We elected you, we gave you responsibility also. Some of us are coming. We'll go in there. Those changes that we want to affect, we will force it. We'll bring them. We have to revise this particular constitution and reduce the term in office or whatsoever. Whether 9 years for senators, man. Come on, man. Whether the person is working hard or not. 9 years, they're just there. 6 years, representative just there. President. Come on, man. By the time you finish 2 terms, that's 12 years in the row, man. Mm. 12 years in a row. And somebody just sitting there. Say, I'm the president. 12 years. All right, let's start off first of all with the fundamental rights in our constitution. I'm reading the constitution. I'm not reading any other book. I want you to, I don't want somebody to come misinterpret me. I mean, you're reading something else. I say, yo, you see a map of Liberia, everything there. Constitution of Liberia. Okay, let's go to chapter 3, fundamental rights. And then I will read to you some responsibilities that as far as the being a representative or the representative is concerned. Article 2A. All persons are born equally free and independent and have certain natural, inherent, and inalienable rights, among which are the right of enjoying and defending life and liberty, of pursuing and maintaining the security of the person, and of acquiring, possessing, and protecting property, subject to such qualifications as provided for in this Constitution. B. All persons, irrespective of ethnic background, race, sex, creed, place of origin, or political opinion, are entitled to the fundamental rights and freedoms of the individual, subject to such qualifications as provided for in this Constitution. And C. All persons are equal before the law and are therefore entitled to the equal protection of the law. That's our Constitution that's saying so, but we don't know whether it's being practiced. Let me read Article 12. No person shall be held slavery or in slavery or forced labor within the Republic, nor shall any citizen of Liberia, nor any person resident therein deal in slaves or subject any other persons to forced labor, debt, bondage, or peonage, but labor reasonably required in consequence of a court sentence or other conforming to acceptable labor standards, service in the military, work or service which forms part of normal civil obligations, or service exacted in cases of emergency or calamity threatening the life or well-being of the community, shall not be deemed forced labor. Let me go to the legislatures, because that they are the one who come and talk about now, and we're talking about already. The legislatures. Okay, that's chapter 5, right? The legislature, Article 29. The legislature power of the Republic shall be vested, or the legislative, power of the Republic shall be invested or shall be vested in the legislature of Liberia, which shall consist of 2 separate houses, a Senate and a House of Representatives, both of which must pass on all legislation. The enacting style shall be, it is enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the Republic of Liberia in legislature assembled. Article 30. Citizens of Liberia who meet the following qualifications are eligible to become members of the legislature. For the Senate, have attained the age of 30 years, and for the House or Representatives, for the Senate have attained the age of 30 years, and for the House of Representatives have attained the age of 25 years. B. Be domiciled in the country or constituency to be represented not less than 1 year prior to the time of election, and be a taxpayer. It says here, Article 31, each member of the legislature, before taking his seat, they should have been his or her seat, and entering upon the duties of office, shall take and subscribe to a solemn oath of affirmation before the presiding officer of the house to which such person was elected, and in the presence of other members of the house, to uphold and defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic, and to discharge faithfully the duties of such office. Article 32A. The legislature shall assemble in regular session once a year, or the second working Monday in January. B. The President shall, on his own initiative or upon receipt of a certificate signed by at least 1/4 of the total members of each house, and by proclamation, extend a regular session of the legislature beyond the date for adjournment, or call a special or extraordinary section of that body to discuss or act upon matters of national emergency and concern. When the extension or call is at the request of the legislature, the proclamation shall be issued not later than 48 hours after receipt of the certificate by the President. Article 33. A simple majority of each house shall constitute a quorum for the transaction of business, but a lower number may adjourn from day to day. From day to day, house and compel the attendance of absent members. Whenever the House of Representatives and the Senate shall meet in joint session, the presiding officer of the House of Representatives shall preside. Article 34. The legislatures shall have the power, 1A, to create new counties and other political subdivisions and readjust existing county boundaries. B, to provide for the security of the Republic. C, to provide for the common defense, to declare war and authorize the executive to conclude peace, to raise and support the armed forces of the Republic, and to make appropriations, therefore, provided that no appropriation of money for that use shall be for a longer term than 1 year, and to make rules for the governance of the armed forces of the Republic. And D, to levy taxes, duties, imposts, excess and other revenues, to borrow money, issue currency, mint coins, and to make appropriations for the fiscal governance of the Republic, subject to the following qualifications. We're talking about the legislatures here. And the question we are asking today is this: are our legislatures more of problems to our nation than solution seekers? Help me to answer the question. I say all revenue bills, whether subsidized charges, imposts, duties, or taxes, and other fiscal bills or financial bills, shall originate in the House of Representatives, but the Senate may propose or concur with amendments as on other bills. No other financial charge shall be established, fixed, laid, or levied on any individual, community, or locality under any pretext whatsoever, except by the expressed consent of the individual, community, or locality. In all such cases, a true and correct amount of funds collected shall be made to the community or locality. All right. All right. These are some of the powers for the legislatures. Okay. We're going to stop there on this note. Let's discuss the nitty-gritty part of it. Okay. I'm asking a question on this particular platform right now, on the platform Profile Liberia. The question is, are our legislatures more of problems to this country, to the people of Liberia, than solution seekers? Are they? Do you think they are the problem for our whatever we're going through? Because remember, legislators, they get power. They put on the one, they can even sack the president. They get power. They can call anybody and you have to go. That's what the Constitution says. The people, when they want you right before them, they will call you and you have to go. No matter how big you are, even they can call the president, they can call the vice president, they want to see you, they want to ask you questions. Well, in other countries it's happening, but the Constitution says it should happen, but it's not happening. So the question in the afternoon, I want us to discuss in the next, 23 minutes, is this. Are our legislatures more of problems than solution seekers? I want you to share your thoughts here this afternoon. But it is it. As far as, we try to compare and contrast as well and share experiences where we are as well. What I normally see here in the United Kingdom, the legislatures are elected by the people themselves. And so, the legislatures in Liberia as well. Okay? They are representing directly the people that elected them. They represent them directly. This is why here when, they have Monday to Friday at, to go to work at the House of Parliament. But then all of them have a duty to serve their constituents. And so what I have seen here over the years I've been here, the individual will go to work to the House of Parliament. Sometimes they will go Monday to Thursday, they are there. And then Friday, they are back in their constituency. Now, let me speak for my own constituency. When my legislature, when my representative returned to the constituency, they will be there for about 3.5 hours. They're sitting down in that office to meet anybody or any constituents that have gone there to see them without appointment. Yeah, in Liberia, they say you must write your representative before you go see them. You should write your senator, and you take 5 days. After 5 days, you go do follow-up. Then after that, before the appointment can come. No. It doesn't happen like that. Where I am, the legislatures, the representatives, they will go back to their constituencies every week, once every week, and they will give about 3 to 4 hours to see their constituents. You will work there without any appointment. You just walk there, first come, first served. And they will see you one by one. Whatever problem you've gone there to see them about, the legislature, the representative will take it on. sometimes some of the decisions they make in the House, when they are having a debate on issues, when we're having something like what we call Prime Minister question time, that's when the Prime Minister is standing right in the middle of all of them, and they are cross-examining the Prime Minister. So you see, they have the power. And that's how it's supposed to be even in Liberia. I can't remember when last the president was even invited, the president of the Republic of Liberia was even invited to face questions from our legislatures. I can't remember when last. I never saw that in my life anyway. The president can just go and call them, maybe address the nation. That's what January or so. Address the nation right there also, I think. But I've not seen where the legislatures in Liberia have requested the president and said, we want to see you, we want to question you. But here the Prime Minister, every week, in fact, Wednesday, he just finished with the one for this week. Every week, the Prime Minister have to stand right in the dock. And the representatives will begin to ask her questions, or they will begin to take issues with her. And some of those issues are brought by the constituents to them. Like for example, if I have a problem with maybe environmental issues or so, or climate change, and I'm not satisfied as a constituent, and I'm not satisfied the way my government is dealing with the issue of climate change, I have the right to go to my representative, meet them, sit with them, and tell them, say, look, my government is not doing much in terms of how we are tackling climate change. And so I have come to you as my representative to let you know that the government, through you, I want the government to do so, so, and so. And you will see that individual taking note. You see that the secretary is there and they're taking note. By the time that representative is leaving that office and the next day or next time or so that the Prime Minister is standing before them, most of them, they bring those issues out. They will say, my constituents met me and is concerned about this issue. And they say blah, 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 blah. Madam Prime Minister, what do you say about this? So you see, the true representation is being noted right there. True representation is being noted right there. It is a constituent that left their home and gone to the representative and telling them, this is this, this is that, this is it, and I want you to speak on behalf of us. And the representative will take it to the Prime Minister, will take it in the House there and discuss it. Will take it to the committee that will be responsible in the House for such matter. When we complain here of maybe not giving proper services, especially, let's say, for example, I'm paying my water bills, okay? But then the water keeps going off and on, you know, or, you know, they keep pumping dirty water, you know, and I keep receiving, you know, dirty water coming through. Now, if that comes in the news or so, or the constituents have taken a decision to go to and see their representative, their constituency representative, that particular representative will take that issue very, very serious. And they will go and engage the committee that is responsible for such and tell them that you need to do something about it. Now, because the constituents have gone to see their constituent, their legislature on the matter, that matter becomes what? A matter of concern for the government. And what they do, the committee that is responsible for that will summon the management of that water company that's providing water for that area. And they will ask you questions, and sometimes they will even demand you to do something, and they will even demand you to pay compensation to your customers. The same with mobile phone service or so. Let's say, for example, the area I live, maybe we're complaining we don't have good network, the network keeps going up and on, fluctuating. You know, sometimes the signal is bad and whatever. When we complain here, even when we take it to the media and we complain, our legislature take it very serious. That there's part, nobody has gone to them officially by written letter, like how, you know, Liberia they request you to do. They will take it serious. When they hear it on the radio, they will take it serious. When they hear it and on the television news, they will take it serious. When their constituents happen to meet them and tell them about it, they will take it serious. In that case now, the committee in the House that is responsible for whether telecommunication or communication in general also, they will invite that particular company and ask them questions and demand them to tell them that you need to improve your service, or else close your company down. This is how you represent your people. This is how you represent your people. Let me come in the case of Liberia. And many people are on the platform are agreeing with me. I answering the questions in a way that they feel the answers should be given. Amos George just said legislatures are part of the problem. Look at the loan issues. Florence Corey as well, just a colleague just contributed. Yes, the legislatures are the problem. You are there for us. You are not there for yourself. Many of you right now, people are fighting to replace other people. Sometimes, you know, we use the means to get there. We convince the people that we are the right, very right people. We convince the masses and we tell them, we give them every belief that we are the best. All of them that are there, that is exactly what they did. More than 70 of them. They're all representing us. And what they did, they stood before people. They went from door to door. They had a kind of a wider discussion with constituents, and they said that they were the best. But what is happening today in the legislative branch? Thank you, my sister, for sharing, for liking the video. Thank you, Ruth. And so this is it. And sometimes we reach to the point that we begin to ask so many questions that we can't even get one answer from. Why are you there? Why did you decide? Why did you convince me that you are the best? And now you are there and all of these things are going on. You don't care to say a word. You don't ask questions. The issue of the $25 million. This is an issue that these guys, the committee, the committee on finance and banking, or how they call it, committee on best behavior in the house, they're supposed to, in fact, two committees supposed to be giving help to these guys. And it costs you to bring them for them to be coming every week, just to be examining them. Do it. That's your work. Don't let them rest. That people money. That people money they put playing with. But when you sit there soprano, you don't say anything, and you think everything is okay, it's wrong. You are not representing us adequately. You are not. Your work is to make sure that your people are satisfied with how services are provided to them. When the people are complaining of the phone company that people are paying their money, the moment you put your money in the phone, it's gone. When you put your $5 after you make one or two calls, the whole money is gone. When the people are complaining like that, you have to take them head on. You have to take them head on. Call the company, summon them, ask them questions, and demand good service from them. These companies, let me put them under the flag. These companies have been in Liberia for ages now. They are multi-millionaire companies now. Yes. Not small money they have made in Liberia. And up to now, people can't even benefit some sort of a free service like what they call Wi-Fi system in Liberia. You can't. Very limited areas. Areas that people don't normally, you know, people, I mean, the actual people that are actually using the phones in Liberia are using their networks and things. They don't even go to these places. They don't go to hotels or certain amusement centers or so. Now, I mean, when you go, you can have free browsing or so. Fiber optic is nothing to talk about. Years now, these people are not providing the services that we so deserve. So that should be one of your responsibilities. Honorable representatives, honorable legislatures, summon these companies, ask them questions, pass on the messages to them from your constituents. Tell them that your people are complaining, your customers are complaining. You need to build up. You need to change the way you're providing services. You need to put things in the right order. You don't sit there and just talk about your, how do you call it, your allowances, your budget. Every time, the way Samuel 12 pushing the budget and announcement by July. Now they're working on their budget, how to increase their allowances, how to increase their pay, all the stuff and things. They are not talking about us. They are not talking about the people that voted them. They are not talking about LEC. They are not advocating for LEC. I went to Liberia. I mean, just came back. Almost 3 times I went live on my platform and I was talking about LEC. This is a company that's supposed to be raising good bit of money every month for us, generating money for the republic. But this company is dead because we have incompetent people there. They're not fit for purpose. We're having them there. How will you have an electricity corporation that doesn't care about people having electricity? How? How on earth should you keep somebody in that kind of a position for so long when they are not providing you the services so deserved? The Republic of Liberia deserved. Why? Why? My cousin, my brother, my so, they are the managers there, they are the deputy managers or so. It's wrong. So help me to answer the question. Please, are our legislatures more of problems than solution seekers? Let's answer the question. Call me. My video, yes, is activated, but just about 6 minutes time, I have to leave and get prepared for our next live show. Dr. Precious Two and I will be here live. We'll be sharing our experiences on the recent visit to Liberia. We'll be here at 4 o'clock UK time. I just wanted us to discuss a little bit about this, the issue of the legislatures. Are our legislatures more of problems than solution seekers? I can remember on some of the issues now, actually, since 2 years ago now, I think, at least on some of the issues, sometimes when I come, I talk, then I will hear that, the House invited this company manager, they summoned them to go and to go and hear from them. But the moment we shut up, then they go to bed. That's the thing I don't like about our people. The moment we stop talking, they feel that everything is okay, And I don't think it should be that way. When you know fully well that Monrovia is still in the dark, and you have a company called the Liberia Electricity Corporation, when you know very well that all of the businesses, supermarkets, hotels, entertainment centers, when you know very well that these people supposed to be linking on the Liberia Electricity Corporation to get power to run their businesses, but they are using generators. When you know very well that you're supposed to summon the management or LEC and ask them questions, when you sit there soprano, you are not representing all adequately. You are not. You are not representing the country adequately. This is a country, a company rather. Let me repeat again. This is a company, one company that's supposed to be generating funds for us every month in millions of dollars. LEC. We have 15 months under President Weah administration. 12 years. When the Omar Kings, you say small light today, big light tomorrow. I don't know whether we are yet going closer to a big light. The crime rates are high at night. People got pissed. I mean, criminals got so many areas to hide. Even in your own home, as you're opening the door by 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning or in the night or so, somebody's sneaking in and going there and be there and sit down there somewhere until when they're ready to operate at night. You don't have lights. Nothing. So you don't see somebody coming closer to your house. LEC. As a manager at LEC, I have no knowledge about, electricity or so, but I can tell you that if I sit there as a manager of LEC, I will ensure that the hotel by RIA, that hotel, even RIA itself, I will make sure that the people get electricity. Because when we put LEC at RIA, the Roberts International Airport, they need electricity 24/7. That big hotel that is there, 24/7 they need electricity. The Boulevard Palace, they need it. The banks, they need it. Businesses, they need it. Even we, the common people, our common people, some of them so much yearning, they want electricity in their homes. So they'll be able to sell their cool water, they'll be able to sell their cool air. You know how much money you're making every week? Liberia Electricity Corporation, you know how much money you're making every week or every month for Liberia, for your company? Come on, man. Come on. This is why for me, I will keep saying it. There's a need now. Legislatures, I'm calling upon you people. Let's privatize this company. Let's give this company to different people. To a private company, let them run it. And you will see, in 6 months' time, you will see how Mosurada will be electrified. These people will go and bring meters. These people will sit there and be hungry to get their money quick, to be getting profit every week, every month or so. That by the time you go and apply, you say you want electricity, they are the one that will be running behind you. They will be running after you when you want it. We want to come and connect your electricity quick, because they know very well. By the time they have that, how do you call it, meter connected to your house, to your business place or whatever, they know that you will have to put money in it to operate, to get electricity. And by putting money in it, where is the money going? Going to LEC. Government getting small thing from there. Come on, man. If LEC were privatized before even that big hotel way over there in Magibi County was built, opposite the how do you call it, the RIA. If that quarry was even coming from way Kawe, those people were going to try high before even the construction or the construction of that building was to finish. They were going to run the line straight there. They were going to chase them, connect, give them current before they could finish building and open that building to the public or so for people to start. The NEC will start making money already. The Water and Sewer Corporation will start making money. These people will not be relying on trucks to bring water to their hotels and put it there. No. Because the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation will be providing water every minute, and then will be making money from them. All the hotels that are using, all the supermarkets, if you go there, you go back home right now, you visit them. Even the business people are complaining. We don't want to use generators, but we are forced to use it. Now imagine somebody running a supermarket. Whether that supermarket is open or closed, so long they're running business, they need electricity there 24/7. 24/7. So you get money, you're getting money. And that's more money you're getting every month. Come on, man. Who do we have at that place? LEC. Mr. President, you need to sack. I will repeat it again. I said it over and over. There's a need to sack the entire management of LEC. You know why? And let's give LEC to private people, man. Members of the legislatures, I'm begging you. You're getting involved in this thing. It's enough now. It's enough. It's enough. Members of the legislature, we elected you for a proper representation. These are people you have to bring them before you every day. If it costs you to bring them before you every day, bring them before you. You have the power, man. Use it. Call the management of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Call the management of the LEC. Let them sit right before you that you cross-examine them. Ask them questions. Ask them some difficult questions. Demand them. And bring some of these issues that are raising here. Just bring it to their attention. Ask them. Don't you think? Just pick up one hotel. If you give this hotel electricity 24/7, don't you think you'll be making more money from that hotel than the taxes the hotel is paying while they're using their own generators? You ask them a question like that. You need to double up. Representation in the house that gave you responsibilities, gave you power through voting, comes with huge sense of humor. You need to wake up. Your people are suffering. How many of you? How many times? Even the time I was in Liberia, the moment our rate started reaching to 180 something, you're supposed to summon the central bank governor. Then you come and stand before you people. You're asking questions. Why is this rate going up like this? Look at the businesses. Look at gasoline. It's going to nearly $600. Why is it like this? Go to the right. Go to buy rice. Go and see the price of rice. A cup of rice that certain individuals now cannot afford. Our citizens cannot afford. What is going on, Nathaniel Patrick? What is going on? What can you do for the people? The rate is too high. The rate is too high. The rate is too high. And as the rate goes up, the prices of commodities just skyrocketing. You go to supermarket sometimes, don't even try to even, how do you call it, try to compare prices from where you come from. You won't even buy from them. Every day the rate is going up. Then these people that we have given responsibilities to, we elected them for that purpose. They just sit there and don't care. They're not talking. They're not inviting these people. Sometimes I wonder when they take a holiday like that, they go abroad or so. You know, they don't visit some of their friends there and go see how they're doing things. But some of us, at least, that have been here for so many, for some years, and we've been interacting and we know how legislatures are behaving here, how they properly representing their people. We'll continue to share such knowledge with you. You're representing us. You need to speak for us on all issues. When those issues are raised through the radio station and you're listening, get involved. When the issues are raised by your constituents through the newspaper, get involved. When your constituents are writing you and raising issues with you, get involved. invite that management. Invite those people involved. Ask them questions. Why? And demand something. You're representing us for a cause. We're not just there to pay you. We're paying you good money. You don't sleep in the dark. But the very people who elected you, they sleep in the dark. They still drinking well water. But you don't. And some of them still, with all the hardship they're going through, when you're ready to be re-elected, they are going again to stand in our reign to vote you again, to put you back in power. That's when you're ready, you give them the t-shirts. You give them one cup of rice or so. Anyway, I want to stop here now. It's about nearly 20 minutes to 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, I will be live with Dr. Precious Stowe. I'll be sharing our experiences on a recent visit to Liberia. On this note, I want to end here. But first of all, let me read some of your comments just before I leave you on this note as we discuss this important issue regarding our legislatures who are not representing us adequately. Okay, let me see quickly. Edwin N. Clark, he says here, thanks. Okay, thank you too. Prince Tamba Nyuma say good afternoon from my end. Good afternoon too. Watching you, Prince Tamba Nyuma, they are the major contributing factor to our problem. I see my brother say the legislature are the major contributing factors. Okay, Amos George say legislatures are part of the problems. Look at the loan issues. You hear that one again? Okay, Florence Colley say yes, the legislatures are the problem. Right, Abraham, you're a very good show, my brother. Thank you very much. Florence Colley just posted saying your Google legislatures, it will educate you and you will know what are their responsibilities to do as the legislatures. Yeah, I agree with you. It's in our constitution as well, and I just been elaborating on some of the issues. Uzundu, welcome, brother. It came so late, but thank you for the contribution. I strongly believe it about knowledge. They just do not know how to carry out their duties. That's it. Okay, you keep electing them. The important thing. I wish sometimes you just have the opportunity to go in the head of somebody when you're ready to run for that position. Hey, go. I wish you can just know that, you know what they're telling you right there, they will change to a bad person tomorrow. I wish we could know something like that, man. Because when they come, you know, when we come before you with the politicians and we stand, we say all the sweet things. Yeah, best person. That person is the best. Oh, the person is good. The person will be good. Oh, the person. Oh, yes. Change for hope. This is how we end the show this afternoon. Thank you so much. Thanks for all your contribution, Florence. Thank you for thanking me as well. And of course, we'll be back shortly. And shortly, we'll be here for maybe about 2 hours. Dr. Precious Stowe and I will be here. We'll be throwing lights on what we saw in Liberia. How you alone, eh? Thank you so much. God bless you. We shall be back on another time on this particular show, Profile Liberia. But for today, on this segment, profiling the legislatures, this is how we come to the end of it. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thanks for those of you who are still with me every time and then. Until then, peace unto you, peace unto the Republic of Liberia. Goodbye for now.